The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com. The Cruiser Sport Series 258 was created as a roomy sport boat in the 25-foot range with upscale features. The Z-Series options were added to give her a low-profile look of a go-fast boat while still keeping the interior spaciousness. In my opinion, the package is striking. Let's take a look. For starters, the Z-Series options include this low-profile windshield, the gleaming black hull, and the upgraded upholstery appointments. The windshield is smoked glass with a stainless steel frame. It still incorporates the walk-through to the bow with a closable air dam underneath, and its low profile certainly provides the trademark look of a go-fast boat. The Z-Series upholstery is stitched with accent lines adjacent to the solid pattern of the lumbar and leg padding, which also utilizes a stiffer foam in these areas. The thread is a UV-resistant type that complements the marine-grade vinyl. As for the hull, it's a high gloss with a mirror-like finish thanks to the upgraded ImEdge gel coat. It's a higher grade than what is usually used in the industry, and the difference is immediately apparent. This premium gel coat has better weathering, impact, and scratch resistance than conventional gel coats. As for the layout, she's rated for and has seating for 13 people, which is as many as most pontoon boats. We have a head compartment. It's small to be sure, but adequately sized for a 25-foot bow rider and certainly up to the task for providing a comfort station for those on board that may need it. Just outside is a freshwater sink for washing up before lunch, not to mention rinsing off the fruits and such that we'll be eating. The aft seat easily converts from a forward-facing cockpit seat to a sun pad simply by flipping the seat back forward. This makes a huge sunning area that even incorporates the wraparound seat to port. The pedestal table can be accommodated here as well, and the usual engine access is underneath. The swim platform area includes aft-facing seating, a molded swim platform, and an added extended platform is included as standard. This makes not only for a comfortable gathering area, but a welcome place to sit while watching the kids swimming off the stern. Most important, this platform extends well beyond the boat's lower unit for added safety. Off to the side is a 4-step reboarding ladder that makes reboarding much easier, and this is one of the few boats in class that has it. The cockpit goes beyond the typical sport boat seating arrangement. Where we usually see dual bucket seats and a bench seat across the stern, Cruisers went with L-shaped seating across the stern, adding a bit more functionality and taking a little more advantage of the available space. An opposing single seat with storage underneath is to starboard. Both the observer and helm seats swivel around to face the crowd in the cockpit. The helm is elegant in its simplicity and features a high-end Italian leather-wrapped steering wheel mounted to a tilt base. One unusual but highly welcome feature is the lockable storage compartment to the right side of the helm. The storage under the seats is open, so not only is it easy to tell what's in there, it's easier to access. There's also a carry-on cooler, and notice the raised lip to hold it in place. Stairs leading to the transom walkthrough are to starboard and include a built-in self-draining cooler under one of the steps. The bow is laid out with V-seating surrounding a rounded footwell in the center. There's storage underneath the seats, accessed by lifting the seat cushions on articulating hinges towards the rear. A side-mount pedestal table is available with the pedestal mounting to the forward end of the footwell. Flip-up armrests to the inboard sides along with padded bolsters to the outboard sides add to the comfort level of this deep, secure-feeling bow seating. For storage, a massive index storage compartment is in the center of the walkthrough, and a second is just ahead between the bow seats. Both of these compartments are lockable. Additional storage is accessed from the side of the helm console. The Cruiser Sport Series 258Z has a length overall of 25 feet, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a draft of 3 feet 3.5 inches. With an empty weight of 5,160 pounds, full fuel, and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 5,988 pounds. With a 320 horsepower Mercury 377 turning a Bravo 3 outdrive with 22.5-inch pitch propellers, we reached a top speed of 52.9 miles per hour at 4,900 RPM. At that speed, we were burning 24.6 gallons per hour, giving us a range of 131 miles. Best cruise came in at 2,500 RPM and 23.3 miles per hour. That speed reduced the fuel burn to 7.45 gallons per hour, giving us a range of 191 miles and an endurance of 8 hours and 12 minutes, while still holding back a 10% reserve. The 258 is certainly a sporty handling boat, and she's quick to respond to the helm. On acceleration, the bow comes up 15 degrees, leaving no interruption to the sightlines of the horizon. Once on plane, bring the trim up to the 1/4 mark to get her into her proper cruising attitude. She leans 12 degrees into the turns and shows no sign of falling off the turn or chine walk. And even on our choppy day in a hard overturn, she showed no tendency toward chine walking, and this is a situation that typically creates such characteristics. She has plenty of power to easily transform into an excellent towboat. She has high freeboard and her narrow entry allows her to slice cleanly through the waves. Her 22-degree dead rise at the transom makes her ride as comfortable as possible in this size boat. The Cruiser Sport Series line has certainly come into its own in the last few years. They all have the fit and finish as well as the quality build of the company's largest sport yachts, and that's a significant piece of information right there. Cruisers determined long ago that it was easier to build to the same quality in all its boats rather than retrain all of its workers to lower that quality. That's a prime factor separating these sport boats from others in class. As for the 258Z, by offering the Z-Class options, Cruiser has taken a classy and well-handling boat and given it a healthy dose of testosterone. And the fact that she's so easy on the eyes doesn't hurt either. And that's my full look at the Cruiser Sport Series 258Z from Cruiser's Yachts. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.